Charlotte, authorities are trying to fight a new problem that involves legal drugs.
This year, police have made almost double the DWI arrests involving drivers suspected of taking prescription meds. Well, Eyewitness News reporter Paige Hansen investigated and talked to a nurse who was arrested twice.
And I was very coherent.
Kathy C. says what happened to her can happen to anyone who takes prescription drugs and gets behind the wheel.
I just know I'm perfectly fine. I'm just innocent. I just know that. I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 21 years.
C. has also been charged twice with DWI. Her attorney says he's taking more cases like hers. DWIs where the impairing substance isn't alcohol or hard drugs, but prescription medicine.
Keep your head still.
The rise in cases may be because officers are stopping more drivers suspected of prescription impairment. Charlotte Mecklenburg Police shared this video with us.
How many pills did you take?
They say the 19-year-old driver is clearly impaired and admitted to using prescription pills and marijuana.
You got to anticipate that.
Officer Jonathan Serdan arrested the driver, who he says did not have any alcohol in his system. But police told us they come across plenty of drivers who do mix prescriptions and alcohol.
A lot of people will try to mask their impairment from prescription drugs or other drugs with a little bit of alcohol.
We met 3 of Mecklenburg County's 7 drug recognition experts, or DREs. They undergo 80 hours of training to spot people impaired by both illegal and legal drugs, like prescription medicines. Tony Chesser is one of them.
People, for some reason, have this in their mind that if their doctor says they can take it, then there's no impairing effects to it. That's the furthest thing from the truth.
But it's a common defense, and doctors rely on patients to figure out how a medication affects them.
Does your prescription medicine say do not operate heavy machinery?
Yes, most of my medications do, but I've been on them for 8, 9 years.
And you don't think you're impaired?
No, I do not think I'm impaired on my medications.
Last month, a judge found C not guilty of her 2011 DWI charge. Court documents say her blood test showed a bipolar medication, which can cause impairment.
It's more difficult for the state with prescription drugs than it is with alcohol.
To
prove impairment.
Kathy has another DWI charge pending, but was pulled over by a non-DRE certified state trooper. Again, her blood test showed nothing except the pills she takes for depression and bipolar disorder. Chesser says officers without drug recognition training rarely get convictions, which is why he says more drug recognition experts are needed. I'm Paige Hansen, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now, CMPD made 7 drug-impaired driving arrests in 2013. So far this year, they've made 13. Many officers across the state are getting similar but less intense training. WSOCTV.com has much more information, including the most common pills that CMPD finds. Look inside Paige's story. It's all under the 9 Investigates tab.